This is your reading number 1 from Module 3 on Earth's resources. Resources. You and every other living thing on Earth must have certain resources in order to grow, develop, maintain life processes, and reproduce. The resources that Earth provides are known as natural resources. Natural resources include Earth's organisms, nutrients, rocks, water, and minerals. Natural resources might come from the soil, air, water, or deep in Earth's crust. All of the items that you use every day, like those shown in the photo, come from natural resources. Pause and go answer question number 1 on page 10 in your science notebook. Renewable resources. If you cut down a tree, you can replace that tree by planting a seedling. A tree is an example of a renewable resource, which is a natural resource that can be replaced by nature in a short period of time. Renewable resources include fresh air, fresh surface water in lakes, rivers, and streams, and most groundwater. When used properly, fertile soil is a renewable resource. However, if soil is exposed to wind and water erosion, it is no longer renewable. Renewable resources also include all living things and elements that cycle through Earth's systems, such as nitrogen, carbon, and phosphorus. Resources that exist in an inexhaustible supply, such as solar energy, are also renewable resources. Pause and go answer question number 2 on page 10 in your science notebook. Sustainable yield of organisms. Humans can use natural resources responsibly by replacing resources as they are used. Replacing renewable resources at the same rate at which they are consumed results in a sustainable yield. Organisms in the biosphere are important renewable resources. Plants and animals reproduce. Therefore, as long as some mature individuals of a species survive, they can be replaced. Animals that are raised for food, such as chicken and cattle, can be replaced in short periods of time. Crops can be planted every spring and harvested every fall from the same land as long as the sun shines, the rain falls, and the required nutrients are provided by organic matter or fertilizers. Forests that are cut down for the production of paper products can be replanted and ready for harvest again in 10 to 20 years. Trees that are cut down for timber can be replaced after a period of up to 60 years. Bamboo, shown in this photo on the right, is one of Earth's most versatile renewable resources. Used by more than half the world's population for food, shelter, fuel, and clothing, bamboo is one of the world's fastest growing plants. Because bamboo is a grass, it can be harvested without replanting. Bamboo grows without fertilizers or pesticides and is harvested in 3 to 5 years. Pause and go answer question number 3 on page 10 in your science notebook. Non-renewable resources. Not all resources can be replenished. Some, like copper, jewels, and fossil fuels, are non-renewable resources. Resources that exist in a fixed amount in various places in Earth's crust and can be replaced only by geological, physical, and chemical processes that take hundreds of millions of years. Many homes have copper pipes that transport water to the faucets. The price of copper fluctuates daily, but has steadily increased over the past 15 years. Copper is expensive because there is a limited number of copper mines, and demand continues to increase. When all of the resources in the current mines have been exhausted, no more copper will be mined unless new sources can be located. Fossil fuels are a critical non-renewable resource. Fossil fuels provide the fuel for many U.S. power plants and for most cars and other automobiles. the limited supply of fossil fuels is a source of concern for many around the world. Pause and go answer question number 4 on page 10 in your science notebook. Consumption of resources. Natural resources are not evenly distributed on Earth. Not only are natural resources distributed unevenly, they are likewise consumed unevenly. Although people in the United States make up less than 5% of the world's population, they consume approximately 25% of Earth's mineral and energy resources each year, as shown in the picture below. Here we have a graph or map representing the global consumption of natural resources. If we look at our key and the United States, we are this dark red color, meaning that the amount spent on natural resources per person is more than 15,000 US dollars. If we're looking at Canada, which is right up here, slightly lighter red color, that is 7,500 to 15,000 US dollars. And if we look at India, which is right over here, we see that kind of light pinkish color, and that is the $200 to $600 per person. Use this map and that information to pause and go answer question number 5 on page 10 in your science notebook.